Hey everybody, welcome to the newest episode of BlizzPro Weekly from BlizzCon 2013. That's right, I am, as always, your host, Chris the Beard Arnone, and we are so crazy excited to be here in Anaheim, California at BlizzCon 2013. I'll tell you what, the line is crazy right now, and this is just the day before. This is people just trying to pick up their badges to get in. It is phenomenal, such a huge turnout. But, of course, as you can see, we've already signed in, and we've got our goodie bags. And so, of course, what everybody wonders every year, what is the big goodie that came in the goodie bag? JR, if you would help me out here. That's right, we have cute but deadly chibi little things from World of Warcraft, Starcraft, and Diablo, all three. They're cute, they're chibi, they're evil, they're fantastic. Thank you, sir. All right. So, even though it is BlizzCon, we have already had some news going on over this last week. That's why you're tuning in, right? Okay, first off, let's talk World of Warcraft.
Here's the beef.
So World of Warcraft has announced they lost 100,000 subscribers. But no, don't get your panties in a bunch, all right? This happened during the Activision Blizzard Q3 earnings call, and this is a big deal because last quarter, they announced they had lost 500,000. Now, what's really curious about this is we're right at the end of Mists of Pandaria. Now, usually, as we get toward the end of an expansion, that's when we really see subscribers start to drop off more and more. So this is actually slowed down right before the end of Mists of Pandaria, which is a little strange, but kind of cool. Now, overall, World of Warcraft still has 7.6 million active subscribers. It is still the big dog of all MMOs, still going strong. Maybe it's not at its peak, but nobody else comes close. All right, enough World of Warcraft. How about some Starcraft 2?
You want a piece of me, boy?
So in the WCS world, the big thing that went down, of course, was Naniwa versus Revival. They had to do a little playoff for that coveted number 16 spot to get into play here at BlizzCon this year. And it went down 3-0 Naniwa. Now, he is the lone foreigner that will be playing here at BlizzCon, and he will be playing in the first round Sulky, the number 1 ranked player. But what's interesting in all this, number 1 versus number 16, it seems like it might be a little kind of hands down. But Sulky hasn't played a match in 2 weeks, all right? He hasn't played since Season 3. Naniwa has been playing and kicking ass for those 2 weeks. He's on a roll. He's on a streak, and he's had his mind in the game the entire time. So you really have to wonder who has the advantage heading into the first round. All right. Now, we also have learned that we will be getting no details about WCS 2014 here at BlizzCon. We know we've been hearing that we were going to hear things before BlizzCon and then at BlizzCon. Well, Kim Fan has said that no details of WCS 2014 will be announced here at BlizzCon. They're still trying to work things out for that next season. All right. How about we talk the new kid on the block, Heroes of the Storm. So we don't have a whole lot of news for Heroes of the Storm. I mean, obviously we're going to have a whole lot coming up this weekend. We're going to be playing it. We're going to be telling you all about it. But there is a new key art banner, and it's right behind me, right? Now, as you can see, there's a lot of characters in there that maybe we hadn't seen before, such as the Lich King, Tychus Finley from StarCraft, Illidan Stormrage from Warcraft, Nova from Starcraft, Diablo, I'm sure you can guess what game he's from, the Witch Doctor, also from Diablo, and many others. So it's just a little bit. I guarantee you we're going to have so much more coming at you when we get a chance to get our hands on it at BlizzCon this weekend. All right. How about some Diablo III? Probably wondering, hey, I've been all over the internet. There's nothing new on Diablo 3 to talk about, right? We're all waiting for Reaper of Souls. Well, we just went to a little community site Mixer, and I had myself a discussion with Josh Mosquera, and he just kind of said, hey, ask me questions. It's okay. If I can't answer them, I can't answer them. Like I asked about Xbox One, and he cleverly diverted to saying, hey, we're going to have it available to play on PlayStation 4. It's a great no comment. But we did get some cool discussion, cool things coming out of it. So, of course, it's going to be playable on PlayStation 4 here at BlizzCon, and there's some cool new touches. First off, he said they will be using that touchpad that's going to be on the PS4 controller. He didn't give me any details about it now, but we will get to play it here, and so it's cool to know. Also, and this is a really small thing, you know how when you play couch co-op Diablo III, each player has a little colored ring underneath their character? Well, those colors will be matched by the little lights that are on the PlayStation 4. Like I said, that doesn't sound like much, but imagine all your buddies get up, you go to eat some pizza, you come back, you look on the screen, look at the controllers, you know who was who. It's a little thing, but it's kind of cool. Also, I did ask him, and he was very quick to respond to this. I said, will we ever get controller support? He cut me off right there and said no. And then, of course, I gave him my guess as to why. Now, let's think about it. You have a physical dodge. There's a lot of other things in place in the controller version. To do that, you need to really change how the game plays. You need to change how your enemies react. There's no longer a dice roll involved with dodging because you have to do it yourself. And there's just no way that you could have controller players with that dynamic playing in the same ecosystem with PC keyboard and mouse players. It's never going to happen, and that's why. It's a little disappointing, but then again, I've got it both for PC and console, so I'll just play what I feel like playing, and it works out for everybody. All right, so enough Diablo 3. Let's talk Hearthstone.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
So we talked on the show a little earlier about the Q3 earnings call. During that, this isn't in some sort of announcement or maybe a specific delay, but there was a slide that showed games releasing in 2014, and on that slide was Hearthstone. So that tells us, in as many words, that indeed the official full launch of Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft has been delayed to 2014. Like I said, it was just one slide. We have no other details at this point, but hopefully we'll get our chance to ask people and find out what took so long while we're here at BlizzCon. We also had a really cool discussion with Ben Brode. He is one of the lead designers for Hearthstone. First off, we were wondering about esports and Hearthstone and how that was going to work, and he actually said that they have run a lot of their own in-house tournaments among the developers for Hearthstone. They've had shoutcasting, they've had all that stuff, and it's been really cool. And they said how it's worked for them is that you can't see either player's hand, so that maybe that's something we're going to see in spectator mode. It's hard to say. But what this all really boiled down to was their focus has been on the gameplay, having fun, and making a game that's easy to get into. So esports is kind of on the back burner a little bit for now. We didn't get it in those exact words, but that's definitely the feeling we got from it, that they're really focusing on those other things, making it fun, ease of entry, all those things, before they really start thinking about a professional level competitive scene. Nevertheless, of course, this is Blizzard. It's a competitive game. It's got to be in their thoughts somewhere. All right. Well, that does it for your BlizzPro Weekly, straight from BlizzCon 2013. And, of course, we're going to be bringing you tons of video content throughout the convention. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Of course, Twizzcast, they're going to be covering stuff. The website, the YouTube channel. We'll be talking about it on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere else you can imagine. All right. We'll see you more this weekend. Stay beardy, my friends.